In 2005, Eddie Guerrero tragically passed away, and this shocked and devastated the entire wrestling world. As the world was mourning the loss of Eddie, the independent wrestling promotion CZW wanted to pay tribute with a 10-bell salute, but one fan in attendance decided to disrespect and violate Eddie Guerrero during this moment. This is what happened.
Give that clown back his money and take him out of
And this wasn't the only time a fan disrespected a wrestler who died. Something similar happened in ECW when Rick Rude passed away. During a moment of silence and the 10-bell salute, this fan disrespected Rick Rude by choosing to not stand and pay his respect. Bubba Ray Dudley was not happy about this and thought that he was violating the rules of respect, and this is what Bully Ray said to the fan.
This is goddamn real life. You claim to be a wrestling fan, you buy a front row ticket, and then you sit on your fat f***ing ass while we're trying to pay respect? You should be ashamed of yourself. I can't believe you actually gave birth to something like this.
If that wasn't enough, ECW owner Paul Heyman then came out, and it was not to de-escalate the situation. Instead, he took the mic and said this to the fan.
Here is double your money back. Get the out of here.
I think it's fair to say that those disrespectful fans had it coming. Getting scolded and kicked out was the right decision. You should never disrespect a wrestling legend. But you know what's worse than some stupid words? Actually attacking a legend, and that's exactly what happened with Bret Hart in 2019 when he was accepting the Hall of Fame award on behalf of his tag team partner, Jim Neidhart. A man tackled Bret to the ground. This was concerning since Bret was 60 years old at the time. Thankfully, Bret was fine and continued the speech, no selling the attack, and the fan quickly learned why this was a stupid idea thanks to Cash Wheeler's right hand. That wasn't the only time a fan attacked a legend. It's happened to some of the biggest names in wrestling history, one of them being Stone Cold Steve Austin. It was Austin and Triple H wrestling at a live event before a fan jumped into the ring and started hitting Stone Cold. That would last only a few seconds because Hunter German suplexed this man out of his body before connecting with some strikes to the face. Even the referee got in on the action. This was not wise. Another not so wise decision came from a fan who tried to work himself into a storyline with Randy Orton. During a live event, Randy was celebrating his victory, and as he was doing his signature pose on the turnbuckle, this fan jumped into the ring to hit him with a low blow out of nowhere, and Orton actually started selling it because he was confused, thinking maybe another wrestler came down to the ring. But as soon as he noticed it wasn't another wrestler, he stopped selling, and security quickly got him out of there. After the attack, this promo was released showing that the fan tried to turn this into a feud.
I'm coming, Randy.
Oh man, you know it's all an act, eh? Are you aware of that?
I'm aware of
You're not actually supposed to attack.
All I want is Randy Orton.
You planned this one initially.
Yeah, planned all this.
Despite that promo, the fan did not get his dream match, obviously, but instead he was arrested and given a lifetime ban from the WWE. Another fan who violated a wrestler that suffered a lifetime ban from WWE is this guy who attacked Seth Rollins. The incident happened in 2021 as Rollins was leaving the ring. It was a bizarre incident, but thankfully, Seth wasn't hurt during this attack. Something similar happened to Eddie Guerrero during a ladder match with RVD. As Eddie was on top of the ladder, a fan jumped into the ring to intentionally hurt Guerrero. The fan pushed the ladder to the ground as Eddie managed to land on his feet. Security quickly took him out of the ring after taking the man down, but Guerrero at least took a shot at his face. This was incredibly dangerous and could have ended badly for Latino heats. Another situation where a fan violated a wrestler by putting their hands on them happened to CM Punk in the year of 2012. After his match with Vince McMahon, Punk ran into the crowd full of people. This seemed to be a huge mistake because a certain fan decided it was a good idea to smack CM Punk in the back of the head, and this made Punker furious, and then he fired back, smacking someone in the face behind him, but unfortunately CM Punk hit the wrong guy. In the end, the fan decided to not press charges, but was upset with how things went down. And the last incident of a fan violating a wrestler by touching them happened to Paul Bearer on an episode of Monday Night Raw in 1997. While he was making his way to the ring, this lady jumped him, even taking him down to the ground. And all of this happened with Vince McMahon watching it all go down in the ring, looking absolutely dumbfounded. Let's move on from fans physically violating wrestlers to fans violating wrestlers and their personal space. This happened to John Cena when he was in the UK, and a YouTuber by the name of Modine spotted him and started recording him, asking if he was John Cena. This is how the incident started.
Are you the WWE? I swear that's him, bro. Are you WWE, innit?
Yes.
Wow, whoa.
Okay.
Nice to see you. I'm with John Cena, WWE, innit?
Thank you for asking.
Why is that you? Or?
No, thank you for asking to take your video.
Oh,
Very
sorry.
polite.
Sorry about that. Alright, whoa, John Cena, bro.
After listening to John Cena's explanation of his frustration, the fan said this.
He didn't like because I'm taking video on that. It's your boy Modine, the realist. Yeah.
Eventually, he was still recording and he wanted to offer some advice to John Cena before he left the store, but that did not go so well, especially since John Cena already told him to stop recording without permission just a few minutes prior to this.
Take care, bro.
Yep.
I got some advice for you.
Yes. Be respectful.
Alright, I'll be respectful.
That's
but
my advice for you.
my
I
name.
ask if you can take a video, but you're just shooting video.
No, you know
Maybe
me.
be
I'm
respectful.
famous.
I don't want to talk to you.
I'm famous.
I don't wanna
I'm
talk.
Modine.
It doesn't matter who you are. You don't treat anyone with respect.
I got respect for
Treat
you.
people with respect.
I got
Thank you for asking to film my video and then filming the entire time I'm in the store. I don't care who you are. I don't care what you do.
I'm a Speaker's Corner,
I don't care.
London.
I don't care.
I help people.
Thank you very much for being respectful.
I swear, if you need anything, just let me know.
Randy Orton's personal space was also violated. While exercising at a gym, a wrestling fan was excited to see one of his favorite superstars, and that's when the fan asked Randy Orton for a picture, but Orton rejected and pointed at his headphones, insinuating that he could not hear him. Randy was clearly locked in. He was focused on his workout and nothing else. Upset that he couldn't take a picture with him, the fan took one without his consent, and that is when the heel inside of Randy came out. Orton approached the fan and said this: "What the f are you doing? I said no goddamn pictures. Are you stupid?" After this incident made the news, that's when Randy went to Twitter to say some more things about what went down. And the first tweet says, "Apparently I hurt a fan's feelings when I told him to F off at the gym yesterday. That's news. Been happening for 15 years. Hashtag get a life." And then Randy said this: "I get paid to train. In between every set, I can't take pics. He needs to suck it the F up and go to the gym to train, not to be a fanboy." One fan did reply to Orton saying that if they saw him at the gym, they better take a pic with him because they're too much of a fan to let him leave without asking. And that's when Orton said that all the fan had to do was wait till he was done, then it would have been cool. I can understand Randy's frustration. He's been dealing with all these kinds of fans for so many years now. I mean, just take a look at this fan who also completely violated his personal space as well. Taking a picture of Randy while he's in the bathroom washing his hands is not cool. You need to do better. Some other fans that need to do better are the ones from Argentina who were following Sami Zayn on the street while recording him. This is something you shouldn't do, and it was making him angry, and it got to a point where he had to scream this at the fans, which finally got them to stop.
Did you get the away from me, please? Chicos, no dejan tranquilo que estamos hablando, por favor.
Fans following wrestlers is actually a common occurrence. It frequently happens at airports since fans know where the wrestlers will be traveling to. This is why there are tons of videos of fans bombarding superstars with a lot of items begging for signatures. This is an invasion of space and privacy, and it actually happened to Rey Mysterio, and this was his reaction.
They don't let us do shit like this anymore. So I'm signing for you guys to make money.
And we appreciate it.
Ray, I've been a fan since I was a little kid, man.
The fans come up and ask for an autograph.
Well,
I actually am a fan.
Back in the 80s, dude.
That's why I'll sign one.
I'm a huge fan, man.
I signed one for you.
Rey Mysterio isn't the only one who experienced this crowd at an airport. Rhea Ripley was also a victim. As you can see in this video, she looks extremely exhausted and just ready to go home, but she's got to sign all these autographs because there's a bunch of people around her, and Rhea even made this comment about the crowd of people growing by the seconds. As we just saw it happen with Rey Mysterio and Rhea Ripley, and you can add Sasha Banks to that list. This fan spotted Sasha at the airport and took this picture with her. Sasha doesn't seem too happy about it because she's not, and she believed this wasn't a coincidence, but instead the fan was looking for her, and she even addressed this in an interview saying this.
What, you want me to talk about how much I hate being bothered at the airport? To me, I have such a big, and I grew up a wrestling fan, so I knew that I wanted to meet all my favorite wrestlers, but always in the back of my head, I never thought in my life to be like, hey, they're gonna fly in. Maybe I should wait at the airport for 12 hours at a gate. Like, to me, that's stalking. I don't tweet out what hotel I'm at. I don't tweet out what airline I'm flying out. I do tweet you what arena I will be performing at.
Right.
So I do expect fans at the arena, and I'm so happy to sign at the arena. That's fine because I'm telling you where I'm going to be at. If I see you in public, that's fine. But when I'm at an airport at 4 in the morning and I see somebody with a carry-on and then they open it with 100 items of everyone and they're bothering everybody to get an autograph, and then I see it on eBay, that's not okay to me.
The next incident of a fan violating a wrestler was someone trying to be racist to Io Sky, telling her to go back to China. This was nothing but stupid and racist, and Io Sky handled the situation perfectly. This was her reaction. That's not the only time a fan tried to violate a wrestler by attempting to roast them. It happened to our tribal chief on an episode of SmackDown, and I'm afraid to admit that she kind of roasted Roman pretty good. This is what the fan said.
You need a group full of strangers to acknowledge your little bitch ass?
Like I said, I can't lie, Roman got destroyed with that line, but that's okay. It happens to the best of us. It's alright when fans poke fun at wrestlers and their characters. However, this next incident isn't so fun because a fan took it too far. Before a dark match, the Revival were taunting a fan in the crowd, and they got to a point where the fan would actually spit on Dax, and this is just going too far, and the fan was kicked out of the show because of this. This is not cool, and Carlito would be disappointed. And the last incident is when a fan threw a water bottle at Kalisto. This actually struck him in the face. Although it didn't seem too serious initially, Kalisto did post a photo online showing the damage done to his lip. This was incredibly dangerous and it was unnecessary, but thankfully it was something that he managed to recover from fairly quickly. Anyways, that is it for the video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I hope y'all enjoyed. If you did, please make sure to leave a like and subscribe for more, and I'll see you all in the next video.